So Ajax, where do we even begin with this one? As we all know, last season, incredible run in the Champions League, such an historic club, and a team that is notoriously known for having great young talent and notoriously known for having so many great players that have gone on to start at their club and then they sell them and then they just have insane careers elsewhere. So yes, it is another episode of the what if a team didn't go on and sell their best players. Let's see, we've done this with Chelsea, Man United, Southampton. We're finally branching out of the Premier League. Ajax is today. Who should we do next? Let me know, comment section. If you're new to the series, here's how it works. We're gonna take this table right here. We're gonna compare their current team in real life to their team if they hadn't gone on and sold their best players. It's simple. We track top goal scorers. We track the not the Premier League. Today's gonna be the Eredivisie. We also have the League Cup in the Netherlands, and we're gonna track, of course, the Champions League. So yes, here is Ajax, 79 attack, 79 in the midfield, and 79 in the defense. That is their current squad without any of their old players. Legit, their current team in real life. So let's go check that one out first. And here it is. To be fair, man, wow. They have some great players still remaining on this team. Some players that will probably be sold in the near future as well. Ziyech is their highest rated player, 86 overall for him. So many just other great young players too on the bench who have not reached their max potential yet. Daley Blind should probably at least be on the bench in the starting 11 actually. He's gonna be up there, 83 rated for him, the former Manchester United standouts. Van de Beek as well, can see him leaving as well. We got Quincy Promes, we have Tadic. It's a good team. They're in the Champions League currently this year, also because of their phenomenal run last year in the Champions League semifinals. I would have actually loved to see them make the final. It would have been super cool to see, but unfortunately that didn't happen. They also got some Americans on this team. Dest, I love seeing that as an American myself, so sick. But yes, here is their team. It is a bit boring though. It's gonna change quite a bit though with all of the players. You're gonna see who used to play for them in the past. I think it's time to go check out that team right now. Wow, is this an upgrade right here? 85 attack, 85 midfield, 84 defending, a lot better than the 79 we saw before. This is your team, Ajax, if they had kept all their best players. Luis Suarez up front, probably the most, the most successful of all of the players that they have gone on and sold so far. Would you guys agree with that? At least the players in the game. I know there are a lot of former icons and legends who have played. We're not including those players in this series. So Suarez, trying to look, I feel like he's probably the most successful. Such a beast. Christian Eriksen, another one, just transferring to Inter Milan in real life. He's on our Ajax team right here. We move Promise, Ziyech, same. We keep them in the starting 11, but we visit a player who just recently left the team in real life. It is going to be JONG. Such a beast. Team of the year player. Incredible talent. I feel like Suarez is the most successful currently. I feel like if we revisit this in 5 years, 10 years, De Jong is going to have such an incredible career. Amazing player, only 22 years of age. We keep Van de Beek in here, and then we move to the defense. Alderweireld, De Ligt, and Vertonghen. I know he doesn't play right back. Oh, I moved over there. I know he doesn't play right back, but he does play left back. So I decided to start him out there, see if the CPU plays him out there. We move to the bench. Slots on IBRAHIMOVIC. Just moving to Milan as well, just a different Milan, AC Milan in real life. Unfortunately, we couldn't put him in the starting 11. Milik as well. Tadic doesn't make the starting 11. We got Neres, Silesen, Sanchez, and then a few other players on the bench like Dolberg, Tete, Ladero playing in the MLS right now, Traore, Kluivert, and I want to say those are all the players that we've added. Guys, is there anyone that I missed? If so, please let me know in the comments. I hope I didn't miss anyone big. I don't think I did, but if I did, please feel free to roast me. There is your team. So what we're going to do now is go back to the first current team, see how they do in a simulation, and then we'll get back to this team of all their best players, and we'll be able to compare them side by side. So let's sim the season with the current Ajax club. All right, as for predictions for the starting team, current team for Ajax, I really don't know. They're obviously one of the best teams in the Eredivisie. They should come at least top 3, probably top 2 in that. The cup, As long as they don't get matched up against maybe like PSV and suffer a loss there, they should be good. Champions League, though, they could find themselves struggling to make it out of the group. Let's find out, though. Start with the Eredivisie. And as always, we go from the bottom. I think I'm just going to scroll up the top 3, because if this team isn't top 3, we got problems. They are top 3. Let's go. Let's see who number 3 is. It's PSV. Oh, my God. Okay, so Ajax is top 2. Are they going to be 1? That they are. Okay, winning the entire league with only 1 draw and 1 loss. That's actually insane. First place for Ajax. So if they can do that with their current team, imagine their record. If they have all of their best former players, they should have a perfect record. I wouldn't doubt it. League Cup time right here. Wow, they actually get a tough first round matchup against PSV, but they are moving on. Round 2, they are going to get another dub as well. Quarterfinals. It's easier in this one than it would be in the Prem, as we all know, simply because this league doesn't have a second division. So it's literally just all teams in their first division facing off. They're on to the semis. They're on to the final where they play Feyenoord, and they beat Feyenoord. So 2 competitions in, 2 wins. The Champions League is probably going to be the only competition where things are going to differ. And for that one, let's see how they did. Imagine another semifinal run with this team. I think they're the bottom group. They are, and oh my God, that's a bit shocking. Chelsea is a team who finishes 3rd place. Insane stuff. Ajax comes in at number 1. They're moving on. Who they gonna get drawn up against? Yep, that's kind of what I figured would happen. Bayern Munich, Ajax, and they are out just like that. Insane stuff in the Eredivisie and the League Cup, and then it all comes crashing down in the Champions League. Before we get into the team attempt with their best former players, we got to check the top goal scorer, and holy crap, Neres, man. What a freaking beast. He gets himself 31 goals in 47 games. That is absolutely ridiculous. So it's going to be tough for the next team to beat that one. 31 games, and I guess we could take an updated look right here at the overall results for the current Ajax team. In the future, when we do teams like this, I'm honestly considering putting them in the Prem just to make it a little bit more difficult for them, because, you know, Ajax always wins their league. So if you would want to see that, like, for the future, if we use a team like Gent, obviously we don't want to put them in the Belgian league simply because they're just going to dominate it. So why not test them out in the Prem? I don't know, could be something if you guys are interested to see that. But those are your final results right there. Now it is time to get into the simulation with the team with all of their best players. Let's go ahead and do that. And here we go, let's do this. So do we even bother to like make the Eredivisie and League Cup dramatic? Because, I mean, they had to have won both of those easily. Let's just do it. Here we go. Eredivisie, again, not dramatic. Go to the top. There they are, man. 32. Wow. I thought this would be a perfect record this time, but it wasn't. Okay, I mean, 2 draws, like, it happens, man. The team was phenomenal, and, yeah, back-to-back finishes. It didn't matter had they sold their best players or not. They're finishing 1st place regardless. Just goes to show how strong the current team is in real life. They're always just getting the best young superstars in the world. All right, League Cup again. Let's just advance all the way to the final where they're beating Utrecht right there 3-0. So yeah, again, I mean, 1st place. What else do we expect? Champions League up next. And now that we're here, this is where there could be some drama. This is not guaranteed at all. They lost round of 16. They 100% should do better this time, but let's find out. Group H is another top of the group. Ajax, 5 wins, 1 loss. Chelsea making it through this time. Have they advanced past the round of 16 though? Yes, they have. Beating Tottenham Hotspur as well. That is an insane win. 2-0 in aggregate. Quarterfinals, who are they going to draw? Inter Milan. Oh my God, semifinals. Wow, just like in real life last season, but will it be enough to advance to the final? Oh no, it won't. Piemonte Calcio getting the best of Ajax here, and Liverpool is going to go on to win the final. Oh man, poor Ajax, even with all of their best players, had they not sold them, they were unable to make the final of the Champions League. To wrap things up, the top goal scorer, have they beaten Neres in the first attempt, who scored 31? It's legit a tie. Wow, Luis Suarez gets himself 31 goals here. Quite impressive. Where is Neres? It's crazy because he was our top goal scorer in the first attempt, and he is nowhere to be found in this attempt. Neres gets 1 goal. I mean, what a difference that makes, man. That's absolutely crazy. And here are going to be your final results for today's video. Obviously, the team of all the best Ajax players, had they not sold them, did better. But like, yo, man, not by much. It just goes to show that I guess, like, I don't know, Eredivisie is always going to be dominated by Ajax and just the few teams that top the table. And yeah, then when you look at the Champions League, anything can happen. They place 2 rounds better than their current team. Who do you want to see next? Please let me know and we can make this happen. Right now, it's kind of been like a weekly series. I can keep doing that if you guys want. You seem to be enjoying the series so far. Let me know. Comment section. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll catch you guys later. Peace.
Seremos miles, crecemos en número, en solo